There can be few more beautiful approaches to Bavaria than that by way of Lake Constance, with the rich pastures and billowing fields of its northern shore, contrasting with the alpine scenery of Switzerland, which borders the south side of the lake. Medieval towns, surrounded by vineyards and orchards, nestle on the banks of the lake. Here at Meersburg, the visitor can sample traditional Bavarian dishes in an atmosphere of comfortable hospitality. Garmisch-Partenkirchen, at the foot of the mighty Zugspitze, Germany's highest mountain, has an international reputation both as a winter and summer resort. It offers all that can fascinate, a ring of mountains surrounding a sunlit valley, beautiful walks and scenery, and in the town, a happy combination of ancient and modern. Our tour will stay for 4 days in these delightful surroundings, giving ample time and opportunity for leisure, shopping and sightseeing. The ascent by cable car of one of the surrounding mountains is a most rewarding experience. Only in this way can a panoramic view be obtained of the magnificent scenery which surrounds us. Here we are at the summit of the Wank, a 4,000-foot mountain which looks down into the valley. Below are the twin villages of Garmisch and Partenkirchen. And on the far side of the valley, the lofty snow-capped Zugspitze rises to a height of nearly 10,000 feet. Southdown arrange a number of excursions during the stay at Garmisch, and on one of these, the routes we follow take us through picturesque valleys to one of the many lakes in this part of Bavaria. Here, the placid beauty is in sharp contrast to the rugged grandeur of the mountains. We travel on past lonely farmhouses and through secluded villages. The Bavarian peasant has a deep-rooted attachment to the native soil. They're an industrious people and work hard on the land. They're a gay and hospitable people too, and their gaiety finds expression in the many carnivals and processions held throughout the summer months. On another day, we visit Innsbruck, the beautiful capital of the Austrian Tyrol. We travel in a southerly direction, and after crossing the Austrian frontier, proceed through one of the most popular and attractive holiday regions in Europe. From the passes are glorious views of valley and mountain, quaint villages which are visited summer and winter by people from all over the world. After a glorious drive through the Arlberg Valley, we arrive at Innsbruck, encircled by mountains nearly 8,000 feet high. In its main street is a triumphal arch, unusual as it depicts the marriage of the Grand Duke Leopold of Tuscany to a Spanish princess and the death of the Emperor Franz I. On the south side are symbols of joy and love, and on the north side, a figure in mourning and the angel of death. The view along the Maria Theresa Strasse, with its backdrop of mountains, is world famous. Equally renowned is the golden roof of the house built in 1420 for Duke Friedrich. Over 3,000 fine gilt copper tiles were used in its construction. Goethe, the German poet, was a frequent visitor to this inn. We set out on the return journey to Garmisch, and our road once again takes us through the beautiful mountain scenery. During our stay, we also visit Oberammergau, known the world over for the remarkable wood carvings which are made here. This lovely mountain village, its medieval houses decorated with murals and wrought metalwork so typically Bavarian, is always an attraction to visitors. There'll be time to visit the theatre where the Passion plays take place, and for which Oberammergau is perhaps more widely known. These plays are held in fulfillment of a vow made in 1634 and are performed by the inhabitants of the village every 10 years. During a tour of the theatre, we shall have the opportunity of seeing the stage arrangements and the many hundreds of costumes stored here. On the return journey to Garmisch, we visit Linderhof, the favorite castle of the Bavarian king Ludwig II. a lovely park between cascading fountains and surrounded by grottos and oriental kiosks, the castle rises above terraces, following the example of the Italian Renaissance. It took 5 years to complete, and here Ludwig II lived in a world of beautiful make-believe, a king who existed far from reality. Linderhof is an example of the wealth of architectural gems which are to be found in Bavaria, and which make this part of Germany such an attraction to the visitor.